Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spearhead cast. Hey Matt, I'm just taking fan recording. I am, okay good. Welcome to Spearhead into France, a map you can find in the workshop. It's a 2v2 on the Western Front. Let's go through the players, shall we? Represent the Allies. We have Vlox as the Commonwealth, without a commander choice yet. We have Professor going straight for Mechanized Company for the United States of America. Represent the Axis. We have Winter's Rose as Ostdivision for the Wehrmacht, but going straight for Volksgrenadiers instead. Might see some PPSH play. We have Maverick as Sturm Tactics for the Waffen-SS, getting some Wallonians in on the field quickly. This should be a fascinating game, potentially. Need to see how the British do on the southern flank here. I think we've seen one more match on this map where the British was up here and the Americans on the other side, so this would be like a reverse thing, I guess. The Americans already taking some heavy losses with the re-echelon against the Sturm Pioneers. Sturm Pioneers are pretty good to have early on to push you out with. Looks like we're seeing a lot of Wallonians coming onto the field. Which is to be expected when you're playing a Sturm, in all fairness. Losing a re-echelon if they... Yeah, losing a re-echelon is not that big of a deal as Americans. And you don't actually need them to build up your base, which is handy. But the Wehrmacht is pushing up down here with lots of Volksgrenadiers and some Osttruppen coming up behind it. Some Hilfswilliger to support them and supplement them. I think the Sturm Pioneers might be in trouble though, as the more American Rifleman squad is coming. And that's a lot of rifles, and that's a dead Sturm Pioneer squad. But the Wehrmacht has secured the southern flank without any issue. We also have Royal Commander Regiment with hammer specialization for the British. That's a cool one. I like to see commanders being utilized. They're making an assault towards the Wehrmacht position down here. I'm guessing the Wehrmacht is deciding to go for PPSHs at some point, because they've been for Ost and a lot of Volksgrenadiers. We'll have to see. Not a lot of movement has been done on the flanks to secure territory yet. Mostly just the Wallonians here fighting against the American infantry. Now the Wallonians are not going to be able to fight sustained against the Americans, I believe. Americans can be pretty aggressive. Oh, we have some Volksgrenadiers flanking though. Getting some really good flanking shots. I think the Americans might have to be in a bad position here because of that. That's definitely a dead American squad in there. Will he get out of there? Oh. No, he did not. Meanwhile, the British are still fighting down here. But against the Osttruppen and more of the Volksgrenadiers. Pioneers that did get killed though. Sabbath's gonna go down, I think. Yep, they went down too. Both sides are losing a lot of their early units. Sturm Pioneers coming to replace the lost one for the Waffen-SS. The British rifle sections are kinda low. They've taken heavy losses here, and the Volksgrenadiers are doing a pretty good job at killing them. Mills bomb going into the house. Ooh, and they don't get out in time. Ooh, that's a big loss for the Wehrmacht. More Osttruppen coming out to replace though, and those rifle sections definitely have to get back. American 30 cal is present. Has to be very cautious where it sets up. Americans are securing a little bit of the flanks now. Germans there haven't actually gotten their fuel point yet, which could be a big deal. Maverick is getting a MG44 behind us. Pretty standard opening. Germans haven't even gotten a single building yet. Ooh. But they are taking up behind it. And the British have not really advanced much up yet, but then they need to replenish everything. Americans going to be engaging with the Wallonians again in the center here. Americans have a very good vantage point here. And more Americans coming up with this 30 cal. Looks like it's air cooled. Setting up in the church. That's definitely going to allow the Americans to have some overwatch here in this French town. MG34 might be going in there. Oh, I wonder where the MG34 is going to go. Oh, commandos infiltrate behind. They've been waiting and hiding here. But, oh, they almost got cut down. That was close. They would not have been able to do that without the American support. They will heal out of combat, but they did lose one of their guys, which is a big deal. But it's cool to see the commandos actually being utilized. They've probably been hiding there since last night, waiting for the right opportunity to reveal themselves. And more of the Germans are trying to hold up here alongside the Eastern European Hilswilliger.
Production upgrade accomplished.
You know, the Americans being very aggressive with this vertical. Very risky to do. Ooh, more commandos calling down here. That's a bad position down in the open. That might be the end of that lieutenant. Yeah, that's not good. You need to be very cautious where you call in your commanders. You don't want to call them in during a battle. At least not during a battle when you don't have enough to distract the enemy. This MG-34 is pushing the the British back. The commando team is still around. There's just 2 of them though. Yeah, being able to sneak. Good to see. They can get up and flank the MG there and throw an impact grenade, I think. Americans have to pull back because of the flak from the base. And lots of Valonians on the field still. Storm Pioneers have been equipped with Sturmgewehrs. Unique thing you can do if you're playing a Storm Tactics. Ostruppen coming up. They might run into these commandos. Oh, that's not going to be good. Those commandos are going to get spotted. Yeah, they've been spotted. And that's not good. Commandos are very costly and very hard to use. American motorized force coming in a scout kill here. Pack 38 arriving for the Germans. And the SS is looking to tear up, I think. Yep, tearing up in this sector. There's the armored car. Problem is the Hilswilliger do have access to Panzerfausts. That can be a big threat to that armored car. Now, back in the day, or not that long ago technically, the Valonians actually had Panzerfaust too. But that made them a little bit too good, I think, which is why they removed the Panzerfaust from them. So you do actually need to get some more dedicated AT infantry. But the Ostruppen are going to be here, and they are going to be able to intercept. Yep, that's a scout car. Mechanized troops are running out though. But now the Valonians can open fire again. Smoke is clearing. And those Americans in the crossfire. If you're in a crossfire, you're basically dead. But, oh my god, he got out of there. That's lucky.
Come on, boys, listen up.
American lieutenant also present. Number 4 troops are moving up here alongside a captain. The MG-34 is setting up to ruin. Let's see what that MG-34 is doing, but now I might be in trouble. That captain is in trouble though. Oh, MG-34 is pulling back. Grenade going in the rifle section. Captain still leading the charge. And the British should probably invest in getting a commando squad, and so they are. Gonna see some assault brigades coming out here from the commandos. I don't think Captain actually lost a single guy in his squad, and he will also heal because he is considered a commando squad, I'm pretty sure. Americans have a lot of troops in the field here, but the Germans have basically the northern flank here uncontested. And the Valonians decided to be armed with Sturmgewehrs, which can be pretty devastating to fight against. MG-42 coming out. Probably one of the best machine guns you can get for any faction. Panzer F1 coming out for the Wehrmacht. Pretty big deal. But Sappers are trying to dig in with a Vickers Go. And indeed, the Wehrmacht have been equipping their Volksgrenadiers with PPSHs. Pretty common thing you see if you're playing as Ost. Pretty good upgrade, in all honesty. British are setting up a fort assembly. But this might be a little bit too late because their front line is already getting hammered by the Pioneers. And the Americans are getting with the Valonians up here. Lots of Valonians. Lieutenant is also present. 30 cal is also area support. American Rifleman squad did suffer though. The British cancelled their machine gun emplacement. Commanders are on the field. They need to move out. Oh, Valonians got killed by artillery. That's the Panzer F1. Definitely a problem for the British unless they get some AT options. Now, these guys do have Gammon bombs, but I'm not sure this one is going to be good enough to deal with tanks. Depends on how big the Gammon bomb is. Here comes the Wehrmacht, the Volksgrenadiers with PPSHs. Yeah, I think the British position is about to be overrun by these Hilswilliger. Impact grenade going out. Oh, I bought the British some time. But those Sappers are not going to get out of there, I think. It looks like they might. Ostruppen are not the best at aiming. But here comes the F1. And the commanders have no way of dealing with it right now.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Oh, canister shot only killed one guy though. That's lucky for the British. Piet is being equipped on these commandos. Smoke going in to obscure the front line. Gonna buy the British some time. Looks like it's being used with an attack ground in mind. Yeah, it's just attack grounding. Okay, well, the 30 cal is still suppressing some more Vallonians here. Vallonians are taking heavy losses here. Commanders are pulling back to get healed up. Alright, another rifle section coming up. Can be equipped with Thompsons with 30 rounds if you're playing as commando. Pretty good upgrade. Aufsturmführer coming in here for the Sturm SS. Can use the Sturmpistole, as you can see if they're playing as the Sturm Tactics. Pretty unique weapon. Basically a small handheld grenade launcher. Commanders have their Piet. I just need to find a way to use it. Vertical MT-34 sitting up here. That's gonna be a big problem here for the British. Yeah, it's going for the captain. No, now it's switching target back to the rifle section. Forward assembly is down though. And now the captain's being shot up. Yeah, British captain is down. That's a pretty big loss.
One of our officers has fallen in battle.
You know, the Americans are fighting up against the Vallonians and doing pretty good with their BARs. Suppressing them thanks to their fire superiority. Impact grenades going out though. Well, that's not impact grenades, rifle grenades. The Storm Officer has a unique thing that if his grenade hits, it stuns, as you can see. It's not a big explosion, but it does stun. British have to fall back from the southern flank here. Their front has collapsed a little bit. Oh my god, the French resistance is on the field. I did not expect to see that. We have French resistance in the stolen half-track. And here's the French resistance fighters coming out in force. They're battle-lading on the resistance fighters. Only pinning them. Pack 38 setting up to deal with the half-track. They managed to get out in time. Good job.
Unit lost.
Oh my god, I did not expect to see the French resistance. That is so cool. Yeah, like a 6-man squad and also women. But that's a pretty unique little thing, but they have to get out of there. They're taking heavy losses. They're partisans, so don't expect them to fight well in frontal combat. Still, it is cool to see the French resistance being utilized. I appreciate that. I always enjoy seeing battle groups. Luca going into the center of the town here. The Vallonians are growing in numbers still. That could be a big problem for the Americans. A2 Sherman is coming out though. Looks like both resistance squads did survive. Well, this one is still at the front line. Pretty cool. And be equipped with various weapons, including stolen German ones. Shit, that's a grenade on them. I think that might be a dead resistance squad. Yeah.
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
Pretty cool though to see the French resistance arriving to try and support the allies that pushed through France here. To try and liberate their own town. Just almost the field. We have a Valentine coming out for the Commando Regiment.
Armor here.
The Sherman should be a problem for the Vallonians since they no longer have Panzerfausts. Ostruppen is still here. Just the commandos. They're hiding. Here comes the Vallonians. They're rushing forward. They can actually stop being pinned by using Deutschland über alles. Americans need to use fire superiority here. But there is a lot of Sturmgewehrs there. But here comes the A2. And when the A2 reveals herself, the Vallonians need to know they need to get out of there. Here's the Valentine for the British forces. French resistance is not being healed up fully yet. A2 is just going really forward. The Germans have nothing to stop it. There's an MT-42 in here though to deal with infantry. The high explosive on the truck. Almost destroying it. If they can just destroy that truck, that would be a very big deal. And there it goes. That's going to be a big blow for the Mthis.
The battlegroup headquarters has been destroyed. A mobile command vehicle has been dispatched.
That's what happens when you only rely on Vallones, not get a Sturm Grenadier or something. That's in 25th for the Wehrmacht. They could have moved up to help. Oh, Sherman did go down. Oh, thanks to the pack. Good job for the Wehrmacht there, sending the pack up to help. Just arriving a little bit too late. Black position set up. Looks like we have some SVTs being equipped on the Ostruppen now. And looks like we have the French resistance being pinned down again. Get recall in there. Looks like there might have been old artillery that just hasn't dropped yet. Or dropped, but the circle didn't disappear. Lots of new American units coming out. 25 Panzer Grenadiers are being equipped with a Scope Sturmgewehr and a Panzerschreck. That's going to make them really good at dealing with tanks. And also infantry. Americans have set up new fighting positions though. That's going to be very difficult for the Wallonians to push up on. Double BAR with fire superiority activated. And that's a lot of firepower. Especially with the lieutenant nearby. And the lieutenant is increasing the accuracy by 15%. That's pretty damn good. That's really good for a BAR. Stuka again landing in the center. Not gonna do much, I think, apart from, you know, disabling the point. Boom. I just need to retake it. Land match is vying for the British here. They'll definitely be able to destroy the front line. Even have a sniper for the Wehrmacht present. That's quite a defensive line that's been set up here by the Wehrmacht. Land match is opening fire. In this area, I think. Yep. Oh, good thing that sniper moved. Landmass is very inaccurate, but when it hits, it hurts badly. It's also a very big barrage with very wide range. Yeah, it actually killed out the flak crew, as you can see, and destroyed one of the units there. Like, you cannot be too defensive against British forces with good artillery. French resistance is moving out again. Always cool to see them in action. We have the Americans pushing up here again. The 25th is pressing alongside a sniper for the Wehrmacht. But a pack crew might get killed. Black has been recruited though. The Wallonians remain a constant threat.
Waiting for orders. Where do you want those
Not a lot of fighting on the northern flank here. Those Doom Pioneers could easily move out there to threaten some points. A3 Sherman now arriving for the United States of America. Unique Sherman are able to mechanize. 30 cals ready to stop all these Wallonians. Oh, that 30 cal is definitely calling into them. There's no cover there. Two officers are calling in some heavy mortars though. 12 centimeter rapid barrage.
Yeah. On your feet, ladies.
That barrage is not very accurate, as you can see, but it'll hurt if it can hit. Overall, the commander change, officer change really needs to happen soon, because I really want to see how they plan to change officers with how they use their abilities. It would be a really good change, I think. I just want to see what it will do, but I just don't like the current system personally. Meanwhile, the Wehrmacht sniper is just waiting here. We have a Panzer IV-H coming out for the Wehrmacht. Waffen says is not sure what they're doing at the moment. Captain arriving now for the mechanized United States. Fighting with a Thompson, evidently. Oh! The Hauptstufe has been equipped with MP-34s. Interesting.
Armor ready.
25th is also present still in the southern flank. The Brits not really being very aggressive at the moment. And I'm pretty sure they probably don't know what to do exactly. That could very easily be it.
Ready to do our bit.
Well, America's gonna do a push northwards here. Balloons are quickly pushing up here to help. Explosive loaded. Getting hit. They'll kill some of them. Rifle rates going out. The Americans seem to like to use a lot of Alonians. He would be in big trouble if the Americans just went for Thunder Run. Oh, America doesn't have its major yet, so the Thunder Run is not within reach. But like, if he gets Thunder Run, oh, we have some kind of defensive barrage going in. No, close the pockets. I don't know why Lux, why they use close the pocket, because oh my god, the Devonians got mowed down. Holy shit. That's pretty damn devastating for Maverick right there. But you should also not clump up your infantry. You generally want to spread them out. Oh, here comes the Wehrmacht with the PPSHs. Getting cut down by the vertical there. Land match was firing again. Commandos are sneaking up while there's fire happening everywhere. Defense is moving ahead alongside the Valentine. They want to take out that flag, I imagine. Oh, it's been immobilized by the flag. That's bad. And now the H can go in for the kill. Yep, and there it goes. Yeah, those three French should probably get out of there, but they might just get shot up here and be sacrificed. Oh! Looks like the commandos opened fire and killed both things there with an ambush. Another Stuka going in. It's a fairly cheap ability, as I understand. Yeah, 60 munitions. That's not too bad. A3 still threatening this flank. Oh, double Panzerjäger, okay. Looks like Maverick is going heavy in on the... that stopped the Shermans from being a problem. Which I suppose does make kind of sense. You don't want Shermans to be a big problem for you to deal with. Let's see, commandos to hold up there. Using a pier alongside the Brin. But I think the 25th might win that after the ambush is over. It looks like they will thanks to their scope stone gears. But the 8th is also coming in to end it. Artillery going in over the northern flank. Panzerjägers is rushing for the A3 and got it. Very dangerous way to use them, but I guess it works. Commandos are still there, they're actually still alive. And now they're opening fire again, but now they're getting shot to pieces. Oh, he's retreating. He might not get out of there though. Oh, he does. He drops a second smoke. The Americans are very spread out, so they can actually cover all the flanks there. Always good to see. That is a lot of Panzerjägers though. That's a lot of Americans with BARs. Also the captain here calling the roads. Getting some more shots down on the German positions. But that is a lot of Sturmgewehrs as well. Oh my god, they're actually fighting the Americans pretty well here. Not a Stuka coming in. I think a lot of Stukas being utilized. Grenadiers arriving now for the Wehrmacht. Seeing a lot of varied units coming in for the Ost Division. Oh, not looking good here. Mthis has to pull back again. The Wehrmacht is holding their flank a little bit better at the moment. Got some more tanks out. 95mm howitzer on a Cromwell will be able for the commandos. Commandos have not really got a lot of other units though, that's the problem. Americans could probably invest in some more tanks if they want. Ah, he's taking off a major, okay. So if Professor gets enough munitions, 240 to be exact, that's going to be a hard sell. He could get a Thunder Run and get some Shermans out and then just overrun the German positions with that. 9 Mthis opening fire again for the British. Oh, getting some good shots on the 25th. And the rockets land very randomly, as you can see. That sniper is really damn lucky. Holy shit. Coming has been equipped with PPSHs and Gewehr 43s. Pillbox being established in the southern flank here in an attempt to try and cover more of the flank.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Well, the 90... Oh, artillery being used from the 95mm. Cromwell Mark 4 coming out as well behind us for the commandos. Another Sturm push for the center, this time with a Sturm Grenade, Sturm Pioneer also with a Panzerschreck. Some anti-tank firepower on the move. Oh shit, the machine gun lost its color. There we go, now it's been recruit. Gates going in for the howitzer Cromwell. And there was nothing to really stop it.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
Another Stuk in the center. So many explosions being called in this little town.
Infantry squads ready for all-out attacks.
A shame we will not. I don't think we'll see more French resistance. Yeah, I do enjoy seeing battle groups used, but I will see them again. Americans pushing up here with the BARs. Doom Grenadiers is set up inside the buildings though. Outside the 25th. Pushing up because of artillery coming our way. Lots of artillery. And it's a shot towards the Americans. Didn't hit. Man DC-8, unique major available to mechanized. Pretty damn good tank. You get a commander and an EC-8 all in one. Why would you not want that? 25th here do still have a Panzerschreck though. But he's trying to get closer, stopping up. To get it off. He will. Good shot. But it's not enough to destroy it. Okay, not sure what happened there. Let's set up a new fort encampment. The Americans are going to need to repair that Sherman pretty soon. Panzer IV F1 pulling back for repairs. Mthis is slowly getting their troops back. Well, their base back rather than anything else. Pillbox being equipped with an MG42. EC-8 is still trying to hold up here. It's not been repaired yet. Another Stuka coming in. We're seeing a lot of Stuka fire. Oh, no, don't move the tank. Really just annoyance at that point. Well, Mark 4 moving up.
Marksman trained in a way to get target.
Looks like we have a commando sniper team. Well, I think the cam might be positioned. Oh, they can probably still get out of there. Sometimes a little bit confused how the camps' form positions work. Thing. Nope. Lots of SS troops are still trying to fight for the center of the town here against the Americans. American recon team on the field, they might be moving a little bit too far up. Very risky move with the officer there. See, that's the problem with officers now. You kind of use them like suicidal bombers that way. That's not what you're meant to do with your officers. They should be much more carefully used, I think. American officers have to pull back there because of all the Storm Pioneers. The Professor just waits enough to get Thunder Run. And they get some A3 or A2 Shermans. I think the Germans would have no way of countering it.
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
The 25th are also still a threat in that area. British don't have a lot of units, but they are playing as commandos, so that's kind of to be expected. Land mattress firing again. Oh, command, he is down. Good job for those Storm Pioneers.
We have a forward structure under attack.
Flag turret taken care of by the land mattress. And also the pack.
Where do you want us?
There's still the pillbox though. But these commanders should probably hide. Yeah, pillbox opening fire. Okay, we have double 25th on the field, that's pretty good. Pretty expensive or pretty good powerful infantry for Ostdivision. Vertical keeping the Storm Pioneers pinned there. Forced them to run. Third Storm Pioneer coming up behind it. Lots of Storm Pioneers. Here comes an A3. Still no Thunder Run. I would really suggest just trying to save up for that Thunder Run ability. Because if Maverick is going to rely so heavily on infantry and anti-tank infantry, having a Thunder Run would just really destroy it.
Send your orders.
But doesn't look like that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. I have a feeling Maverick is just trying to go for the Storm Tiger. That's a pretty common tactic that a lot of Storm tactic players tend to do. More Storm Geweers up this northern flank. Oh, he's gonna sweep around and flank the machine gun. Smart. That's what we want to see. A3 present here, opening fire. Okay, that high explosive went through the building and hit the F1, not doing anything. That was... okay, interesting. F1 is moving up for a cheeky shot. No penetration. No surprise though, because it's pretty hard to penetrate the front of an A3. Okay, never mind. Good job, F1. I take everything back. That F1 is apparently the best F1 crew in the German army. Taking out an A3 like that. Knowing exactly where to aim. More Americans managed to turn their machine gun around, and there's a lot of riflemen. And look at all these BARs. That's really what makes Americans so lethal. When it's just get all these BAR upgrades for free. American riflemen can be quite devastating in good numbers, actually. At least the Germans didn't lose any squads there. That would have been very devastating. Ah, the command camp did, in fact, stop them from moving. So they have to delete and make a new one. I hate when that happens.
You got your orders.
Lots of American riflemen on the field. It's gonna get hard to hear. Probably have just played American Rifle Company if you want to go for that many riflemen. It's a sniper. Commando sniper opening fire here with his silent sniper rifle. It is a pretty good shots, actually. And here's an ace shot. Yeah, he's getting that 1 by 1. Holy shit. Never underestimate a commando sniper. Now, how the commando's going to deal with that is the problem. They could technically just get a commando assault team and just flank around, sneak up, and then throw a bomb on it. Even just plant a bomb. I think they can just plant bombs. Well, not this unit anyway. I probably can get the number 30 commandos to do it. Commando sniper almost died there. Actually, he did die. Oof, big loss. Here come the Storm Pioneers again, but they're going to run into a lot of BARs. Captain did go down though.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Not sure the Germans can win that engagement in the long run, but they seem to be. That's the Storm. No, now they're starting to get suppressed though. Once the BAR starts suppressing, I think it's over for the Germans. As we can see, just a lot of heavy machine gun fire coming in. You're not meant to be able to fight that frontally very easily. Like, BARs are pretty freaking good.
The troops are
Although they only have 20 rounds, they only have 20 rounds in the magazine. They're still pretty good. A3 is ready to move again. Don't think we're going to see Thunder Run, unfortunately.
Sherman ready to go. Infantry, nail him with the MG.
See what the bridge is going to be doing.
Cromwell here.
Got a major out. Okay, so you might see some kind of assault going in. They're going to get a naval barrage in. The British battleship would aim its guns into continental France and open fire. The ARs are still holding the Germans at bay. But they are starting to run out of cover. And it's only light cover. Sherman on the flank here. Good high explosive. But there is a Panzerjäger nearby. Oh, that's not good. That A3 is in trouble. Oh, F1, will you survive? Yes, F1 did it again! Man, this F1 is great.
We just lost a medium tank. Orders. Listen up. Someone get us out of here.
Although the Americans still hold this fuel point up here. The Allies hold both fuel points. 95mm Cromwell present. Use its howitzer. Hitting a lot of the terrain in the way though. H is pushing up to fight it. Uses an artillery howitzer now. It is getting penetrated though by the H. Another commando sniper coming in. I think the Ost Division has really dug in pretty well down here. From Mark 5 on the fields. Storm Pioneer Blob is still moving around, getting Panzerschrecks on top of the Sturmgewehrs. This will just be a very easy mine thing to do, because you get both anti-tank and good anti-infantry in one squad like that. Problem is just moving around in a blob makes them easier to hit, as I understand. You want to spread them out to support each other, not just be blobbed up. Close to pocket being used again, but I don't know why, because you don't want to use close to pocket like this. You don't want to actually have cut off terrain. Like, I suppose a few mortar shells will land, but it's not enough to deter the Germans, I think. Do have a 6-pounder now. The Storm Pioneers are pushing up. They are very veteran. They are dangerous. Americans really need to get Thunder Run. Oh, we might see Thunder Run. You almost have the munitions for it. Like, Thunder Run would be so advised in this kind of situation. Here comes the riflemen, and that's a lot of riflemen coming in a blob too. It will be easier to hit as they come in, but oh, the Germans are not stopping up to fire. And I might make the Germans lose that engagement. Oh, that's just blobbing infantry. Kinda. Blobbing infantry. The American is definitely doing it right here. Just American riflemen running over the field with BARs and M1 Garands blazing. Oh, Commando team managed to get down here, but the 25th is calling them down. Yeah, that's sad. That's not good for them. These 25th are doing a great job on just securing the flanks. Land match is firing again. We're just pulling back immediately. He doesn't want to risk being hit. Americans are securing the fuel up there again. Are we seeing Thunder Run? Yes! Okay, good. We're seeing Thunder Run. That's the right move in this situation. You really want to use Thunder... Yeah, and indeed, here comes the Sturmtiger. That's exactly what Maverick is going for. This seems to be just like the stereotypical Sturm tactic. Just delay and hold on until you can get the Sturmtiger. And then continue from there. I really think getting some Stuks earlier or some Panzer IVs could have helped a lot. Personally, because like the F1 you get if you're playing a Sturm, this one, actually uses high explosive shells, which would deal with these riflemen so easily. Like, it would make him win every infantry engagement with ease by using this command F1. It would change all the engagements so quickly. That's just my suggestion anyway. Good, smoke shell obscuring it. F1 did... Panzer IV did get destroyed by use of it. But an elephant is coming onto the field. This from was being very, really risky, but as opposed to flags cannot hurt it. They did hurt the tracks though.
Target smashed! Well done, all. There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Now oh, Commander's calling back here. That's not a good move, I think. Just not with the Pioneers present. Yeah. That much sniper might go down. A3 is now loaded with high explosives only. And the Germans just lost so many infantry right here. Well, you can see the bodies anyway. Now with the A3 just can use high explosives, that's going to be very dangerous for the Germans. Especially with all these Sturm Pioneers. Allies are pushing up aggressively now. They still have to get rid of that pillbox though. Batman driving southwards. Here's all the Sturm Pioneers. Great assault, good great assault there. Oh, that's a really good one.
We lost an infantry unit. They got
Good job for Marek actually reserving his troops in this situation. And it's not easy to do. It's the second A3 though. It's too close though, so it's getting shot up. By the F1! Answer got the kill. And SEGA down. Oh, lucky. Looks like the A3 got taken out by a lucky flak shot somehow. Only from this one, because this is a big flak gun. But the Germans did lose a lot here, but they do have the Sturmtiger now. Ferdinand will definitely deny any vehicles on the southern flank to move up. Oh, it looks like the... Wait, did take out the bunker. Probably using the Gammon bomb. That's a lot of German infantry on Hills Villager though. Then Mattcasting opening fire again.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Oh, good rocket shot right there. Looks like the Ostrup are gonna go and grab some weapons. I'll go grab this Panzerschreck. Oh my god. I just noticed. It's not even a normal Panzerschreck these guys get. They get the better one. They get the 51I, 51-1. That's the better version of the Panzerschreck. Oh my god. They didn't even realize that. That makes the 2050 even better. Because it's more accurate and just has longer range. Like, just overall, it's a better version. This machine gun's not gonna last. Nope.
Let's go! Enemy fire! Enemy fire!
Sturmtiger is on the ready, so Americans cannot really blob up against this. But they are keeping eyes on it. Another A3 on the fields. Now, that Sturmtiger can be a really big issue. Maverick needs to utilize it correctly and wait for the right time to use it. Like against these guys. Like if the Americans just move in blobbed up like that, they're gonna die. That's gonna fire. Yep. That's pretty bad. That's the power of the Sturmtiger right there, everyone. But the A3 is, that's what the A3 is doing. Oh, good shot on the F1 with a high explosive shit. No, that's an AP shell actually, my bad. Need to watch for the Panzerschrecks. Switching back to high explosives. Good to see because now it's just mostly facing infantry. And well, the Brits are trying to fight against this elephant, which is not an easy thing to do. Oh, good Panzerschreck that the A3 has to pull back. Yeah, that has to pull all the way back to base for repairs. Just keep pulling it back. Don't stay on the front line. If your tank gets weak, and just pull all the way back to your base. By this time, I would normally have the tank repair building already done. That's what I generally decide to do, because then I can just focus on my troops in the field while the tank gets repaired back at base. Major's not gonna do much there. And those stone gears are really cutting into them. The British flank is looking pretty damn weakened. Looks like the Wehrmacht has done a good job whittling down the British attempts to get through. The Americans have also suffered heavy losses here. Not sure what that rifleman squad is doing. Cromwell pushing up here. They need to watch out where that Stormseeker might shoot. You don't want to be plopped up when there's a Stormseeker on the field. Plopping up is your worst enemy, really. That might be a missed shot. Did take out one American squad, but that was really a wasted shot, I'd say. It's going to the Americans baiting that. Second A3 coming out. Once the Americans start getting critical mass of Shermans, the high explosive shells will be too overwhelming, I think. That A3 is ready. Just needs to get infantry support. You don't want to scupper your infantry. You don't want to move this Sherman out on its own. Yeah, that's bad for the Storm Pioneers, though. The Storm Seeker is still reloading. It's almost reloaded, though. It's ready. That's gonna be a very close range shot. Got the infantry and immobilized this one, but it's still around. And it's still a threat. They cannot move. Right, the allies know they need to get rid of that Stormseeker. But they're slowly whittling at them. Another pillbox going up. This one's probably going to become a command bunker of some kind. Yeah, observation bunker. Here's another A3. Stormseeker reloading back in the base. Switch to AP, that's gonna be very risky to do in the middle of a firefight. But it's done. They got the F1 finally. I can switch back to high explosives. Needs to move back quickly though. The Panzers looks in line. Good high explosives. Doomseeker shot baited. Good to see. But here comes the Ostruppen with the good Panzerschreck. And some 25th with also a good Panzerschreck. They missed a shot though. Oh! That is gruesome. Good job at A3. Panzerschreck still on the front. Missed. Panzer 4H. And this battle is getting very intense in that little part of the map. Mthis is surviving on barely any units at the moment. You can see they actually have a much lower income. That's because the Stormseeker is just taking up so much upkeep because it's a heavy vehicle. Second A3 coming out. Like, the heavier your vehicles, the more expensive your upkeep is. Also, the more units you have, obviously, but... The Stormseeker is a pretty big vehicle. So he could probably switch to high explosives again. That gets moving pretty far up. Oh, he's calling in heavy artillery. 105 millimeter high explosive. Probably say that's not really going to do much in all honesty. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do much. 105. Just a little bit of deterrence. Not a high explosive here on this Sherman. Oh, and killing their Storm Grenadiers! The Wehrmacht is suffering heavy losses suddenly. Probably that elephant on the southern flank is just making it impossible for the British. Doing well. But we do have the A3 flanking. There's a Panzer IV here on the flank if needed. And D484 down. Sturmpioneers coming up to flank it. He's blitzing. He's already switched to AP, nice. But there is some 25th on here. You don't have the Panzer Strike though. But the elephant is just so heavy. I don't think it's doing much. Getting on a critical hit. Oh, the elephant might go down here. We lost the driver. Oh, Cromwell got it! Here comes the H. Brave, but don't think that the Sherman's gonna get out of there. Oh my god, it might. Sherman just needs to drive quickly. Oh, didn't penetrate the rear. Sherman needs to get back to base immediately and repair. It helped take out an elephant, but the British crew did not survive, unfortunately. Well, the British have had a hard time down here. They barely have any units left.
Sherman ready to go.
Now this other A3 can move.
Here we go. Get ready to move. Ready. Go ahead. Dial us in.
Doomseeker's fine. Oh, yeah. Although he did destroy a lot of other things while it was in his death throes.
Send your orders.
And British are down to barely any troops. Americans are still getting more troops out though.
On the front line.
But Maverick doesn't have any infantry. Like, I would really recommend getting Panzer Grenadiers personally. Because Panzer Grenadiers tend to be really good. But no, it's just going to be more Storm Grenadiers. Or get another vehicle. You need someone to help deal with the A3s and Panzerstrikes. I don't think I'm gonna cut it. Because the Shermans are specifically designed with Thunder Run to deal with anti-infantry... anti-tank infantry units. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. Oh, good booby trap though, killing an American squad.
Report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Killing a whole squad of that, that's... Likes being recruited. His position is still pretty much in shambles. Just a few commandos and a few tanks around. But they did destroy the elephant, which is a big deal. And D42 him with some grenadiers inside the building. Panzer IV is also present. This A3 is almost operational. Second A3 coming out again. Sturmtiger is ready. I do think it takes a little bit too long to repair this, but that's why you can... No, wait. I really think this one should be able to be repaired faster, I think. Like, look how long this takes. That's way too long.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready. We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Him pushing up again. And he knows the Sherman is there because he can hear it through the fog of war. Also see it through the fog of war. As Bait is getting cut to pieces, and he's being withdrawn, but he's gonna get killed on the way.
They got wiped out.
Cromwell gun tank.
And both of those commandos are gonna want to stay there. Yep. Cannon bomb going out. Need to get out of there. Oh, bad way to retreat. Looks like they will get out of there though.
That's better. Back at full strength.
Oh, will it? No, he did not get. He did not survive.
A commando unit has been
Double
wiped
A3
out.
moving. They need to split up a little bit.
Here we go. This is it. Button her up. Big push coming. Stack gunner thinking.
Oh, good shots. One is mobilized though. The other one needs to keep driving. You don't want to stop up. Yeah, that's what happened. The other one survived though. That's good. Because here's the thing with the A3. It does not lose its accuracy on the move. All the HVSS Germans don't. So you could just keep driving and be practically fully accurate on the move with it. You don't have no need, you have no reason to stop if you're using A3s or EC8s. You can just keep driving.
Knocked out a Cromwell tank.
Of course, one of them did get immobilized, but the other one could just have kept driving, so.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped
25th there has been suppressed. I've lost so much here. So the Germans are losing an elephant and getting another one in. That's some costly stuff. And another 25th down. More Storm Pioneers coming around.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Not sure what they were trying to do. I guess they're getting friendly fire with the flag. Oh my god. Another reason not to have the flags as base defense, people. We need bunkers instead. Please. I'm tired of the freaking flag-based defense the Waffen-SS gets for free. A little bit ridiculous. What are you free going out?
The Cromwell's ready to run.
Now, come on. People are not really trying new strategies. They're just doing the same thing. You need to try and be a little bit more inventive, I think. Like, look, that flag is down. The British commando player could like get a commando squad from here and start sneaking into the German base and laying some bombs. Now that could be something they could do. But they're doing pretty much the same things by the looks of it.
You now have command of an elephant tank destroyer.
The elephant is on the field. That's going to be a lot of re-echelon for these Storm Pioneers to just mow down. These re-echelon are not going to be able to fight against these Storm Pioneers at all. Now, will he waste a freaking shot? He will! Oh my god! He's wasting a Storm Tiger shot on re-echelon. Sure, okay. Maverick still has a lot of munitions, so he could just keep doing this, I guess. Oh, we actually have a commando squad behind the lines. Good to see. That's what I want to see. Like, if you just sneak a commando squad up there and one up there, and then the Americans secure this during the last phases of the battle, you can essentially just do close the pocket and destroy the entire German front line. Now, what can these guys see? Gives them sight on pretty much most of the front line where they're standing still. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Like, I will not want to take that fight. 25th are pretty damn good. Might be getting too close. He's too close. Far too close, yeah. I would personally just try to get behind here. Perhaps set up a camp down there. That's something you could have done.
Where the hell is that? Looks like we're getting it. Sherman, taking fire! Action!
That's not going to penetrate the Sturmtiger. Oh, he did basically duke the shot. Although he is immobilized. Been too explosive by a smart move. Oh, and that one went down anyway. Good to see. And now he knows those guys are coming.
A mobile command vehicle has been dispatched. Crew!
And that's the problem with trying to move Panzerstrikes out through the open fields. It doesn't work. As you can see, he just gets mowed down. While the British are still not getting a lot of stuff. And the stuff is very costly as commando. Oh, they immobilized the Sturmtiger, but it can get repaired.
One of our forward structures has been destroyed.
Oh, another flag down, that's good. I'll close the pocket was used again, but that's not gonna work really when the Germans aren't fully cut off from their base. You want to cut them off from their base in order to use that. Okay, it looks like the Germans are calling it GG. At least Maverick is. Yep. Looks like the Germans have surrendered. Hope you enjoyed this battle in France. I'll see you on the next one, everyone. Bye bye.